Welcome back to TF Custom Shaving Brushes Workshop. My name's Tony, how are we all? I see Razor and Brett are in there first up. Apologies for Witchy Woman, accepted, no problems at all. We all need our beauty sleep, don't we? Some more than others. Talking about myself there, not talking about Witchy Woman either. How are we fellas, alright? All good? Let me just get the YouTube stream up. Now we may get Jack dropping in tonight too. That's who I'm making this for in the States. He may drop in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he'll get up at the weird hours over there to watch it, but he may watch it later on anyway. So yeah, this one's for Jack. This one. So I haven't done anything to this yet, so I'm just going to get started on it now and just prepare the end, and then we'll and then we'll get going, eh? How's your week been, fellas? All right? And I don't know if you guys are aware, but I also seen some posts up in the Facebook group on the net and TAWSA that Forgotten Art is giving up the shaving brushes already. Hasn't been doing it that long, but he's dropped out. I don't know why. He's obviously got personal reasons for it. He was actually doing okay with his brushes though, but yeah, he's decided to give it a while. It is a fair bit of work, and it's even more so with doing streaming. I mean, there is a lot of work goes into it. So we're down one Aussie artisan again now. Anyway, just letting you guys know. I know there was posts put up on PNC as well, so you might want to let the guys at PNC know, Razor, that he's no longer. So if they've got links to him, probably best to delete the links, mate, because he's not making any brushes after he sells the ones he's got for sale. So yeah, a bit unfortunate, but that's the way it goes, eh? Right, let me just get started on boring this hole. So this has got to have a 29mm hole in it. It is being fitted with a rhodium. Right, I'll just set this on my 10mm again like I normally do. It's pretty much 10mm there. We'll bring it in till it touches. Bit there. And then we can take that into, I better check that, but I'm pretty sure it was 18mm. Let me just check that for now. Yeah, 18mm, 29mm diameter for a 28mm knot. So, I'll just hold that on there until we get to 28, and we'll have done the job. $27, 28. There we go. Right, now, I haven't got my smock on tonight because I put it in the wash and it's been washed and it's dry, but I forgot to bring it out, so I'm not going to worry with it. It's too warm anyway. So we'll give the smock a miss tonight. Okay. Just get this set in place. Check the height. Maybe down just a touch. We'll move that a little bit more out the way. We'll speed it up. And all I'm doing here is taking a really small amount, 1/2 mil really, if I get exact on it. Yep, bang on. So if I take that out the way now, and if I take you to, let me just get set up. Just the tracks, I think, Mike, because it's lower than where it normally is. Yeah, it's actually lower than where it normally is, guys, so I think it's just the tracks. Right, let me have a look here. So we'll put camera 2 on there for you. And you'll see there, bang on 29, if I go the other way, I suppose. Bang on 29. Oh, oh. Right. Okay, let's start a little bit shaping, eh? Just get into the right position, get the right height, and then we'll be right to go. We'll get the live center ready. We'll get that in place, probably about there. And then we're ready. Okay, let me get the Facebook up so I can see what's going on there. Yeah, like I said, it's actually lower now than where it normally is. It's just the way it is. Some of them are not normalised properly. It's the music that Facebook gives you. Well, you can download to play without copyright infringements, but obviously they don't have any stipulations on set things for the volumes or anything like that, so I think they're all different. You'd have to go through it and re-record them yourself and reset the or normalise the sound somehow, track to track. That's nice. That's going to look quite nice. Okay, happy with that. Alright, now I've just got another one here, which is the rusticated one that we done just the other day. So this one is pretty much similar to this one. So I'm just going to put a couple of markings on there to get started with, so I've got a rough ballpark. Looks like it might be a fairly quiet stream again tonight, eh? He did say he didn't mind if it was a little bit longer, so we might go a little bit longer on it. We'll see how that looks. Sharpen his pencil again. Right, okay. Let's do a little bit of shaping. Just a little bit, and then we can get the tailstock in. Yep. Get the air hose closer. Can use that. I want to keep that nice and thick as well because it's getting a 28mm rhodium in it. I won't be putting the rhodium in this one. It's gone down to Sarjan for the rhodium to be fitted in this one. And that black one that we made the other night, the black one with the orange stripe, I'm going to be remaking that. Because the coin in the bottom was off center and I didn't like it, and the customer wasn't too keen on it either, so I'm going to redo that one and we'll get a better outcome. I don't know, I'm yet to work out why it actually moved on me, because unless I didn't tighten up the chuck properly at some stage, because I've never had that before other than on those blanks that were soft, and that blank wasn't soft, so it was nothing to do with that. So yeah, strange one, but anyway, it is what it is. So I'll be remaking that one, so that'll mean that I'll have to do another couple of castings now, which again is a little bit unfortunate, but that's the way it is. I'd rather it be right and the customer be happy. Okay, now that's nicer. Right, okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go in here and we're just going to sort of kind of round into there like that. just going to round that. I'm just going to try and get this slightly more rounder. That's not too bad. I'll just take a little bit off there. Like that. And we'll go in there and just clean that up. That's it. Right. Now we'll bring in the tailstock. I might swap those camera views over for you, just so you can see a little bit more of the shape as it's coming to light. So picture in picture we'll put onto that camera. And we'll put the other one on, camera 3. Okay. I'm just going to give this a little bit more rounding off here. Do a little bit of shaping now. Okay, music looks a little bit loud again, so we'll drop that down, 1 or 2. So Razor's not in the, he's maybe in the stream, he's maybe had to duck off and do something, mate, but anyway. I'm just going to start sort of shaping the bottom of the handle, Brett, so it's going to be more streamers than anything else. Just checking out my tool height and everything at the moment, so needs to come up a bit. Now you're good, buddy. If you have to drive, just drive. I mean, that's God damn it, streamer went in my mouth. So you got a busy one tonight, Brett? You got a lot on, or are you just a lot of wearing time? Now, just going to check the length of this, because like I said, the fella did say that he doesn't mind if it's a bit longer, but I don't want to make it too long and make it look out of proportion. So I'm probably going to end up putting a bottom mark in up from that mark that I put on before with a pencil, because I think that's going to be probably just too low. And it's going to make the handle over 70 mil. And I think that would just be too much. Especially for the 28 mil. And in this particular shape. So I'll measure this again shortly, but I'd say this would be closer to the 70 than the 68 that I normally like to make it. I think we can probably get away with that extra 2 mil, but I don't think we could have got away with an extra 4 mil, you know. I think it would have made the handle look a little bit odd. So I am going to cut that back a little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, I can make the handles whatever length, but it doesn't mean to say that they're going to necessarily look right, you know. Right, so we'll bring that tool rest back out again. No, you're good, buddy. You just drive away. I thought Sam might have been back on board too. I mean, he does watch the videos later, but I thought he might have been back on board as well. So lots and lots of streamers. It needs to be thinner, so we'll reset with the carbide. Right, let's have a look at that. It's getting closer. Just redefine the pattern tool mark again for the overall length. That's better. Right. Now we'll put a little bit more shape at the bottom there. Check it out. Probably a little bit too high, the tool rest. Just drop it down a touch. That's better. Right, still too thick in the base or in the handle section, so we're going to reduce that down a little bit more. Smoko, mate, smoko. So what I'm trying to do now is just take the bulk out of here so that the handle doesn't look quite as chunky, but without reducing the diameter on the lower section and the upper section. And it's starting to get there now. It still needs a bit more. to a point where it'll just look right, you know. And we're getting there now. Ah, Razor's back. Away for a shower. We thought you might have been away for something, mate. Just a little bit more round on the bottom now. Not too round, but a little bit. And I think we've got it thin enough in the middle there now. And I'm thinking just a little bit more here, down in here. I'm just going to take that slowly because I don't want to take it too much, too far. And a little bit more. And I think we are almost there. Just put this down a touch. That'll do it, I think. Just a tiny little bit there, and that one's good. Geez, the streamers are bad on this one. Just want to stick everywhere, and they're like papery thin. Right, let's see what we have here. Let's have another look. So we've got a little lip there but that'll come out with sandpaper. And I think the rest of that looks fine. Maybe just a little bit thinner, I guess, in the handle. Touch, just a touch, or should have. Yeah, a little bit more in there, I think. Just a tiny little bit though, not a lot. And I think that'll do it. So we'll get rid of this live centre for now, out the way. We can probably get rid of that for a while. And that's probably too fast for sanding. And I'll just round that little lip off that I had in there. So I got good news today. My oldest son and my youngest son are coming up for Christmas this year instead of the wife and I going down to Sydney. Just lost my bit of sandpaper. So that'll be nice to have them back home for Christmas. We've been going down there for the last 2 or 3 years, down to catch up with them, but my youngest son Ryan, he tends to get home more than my older son does. He's pretty busy with the company that he works for, so so it'll be me, the wife, and the 2 boys and the 2 dogs for Christmas this year. And I do have a 28mm knot here just so that you can get a final look on the finish of this handle once it's done. Like I said, it'll be going to Rhodium to have the 28. Oh, I've done it again. It'll be going to Rhodium to be fitted with a knot. But I've got a 28mm here that if it'll fit in that hole, which it should do, you'll be able to see it finish with a knot in it at least. I always think it looks better when you see a knot in a handle as opposed to just seeing a handle. I mean, some people can't visualize as well as others, so I think it lets them see it completely finished when you see a knot sitting in it. So there's still only the three of us in the stream, fellas. There's obviously not as much interest in seeing the brushes being made as what I thought there was going to be, or there would be. I know you guys are regulars and support and follow and try your best, but I don't know if it's even worth continuing in the new year with the videos, to be honest. I mean, I was going to see it out for another 6 months. I'll still stand by that. But if it doesn't sort of pick up in that time, I think I'll be shutting the YouTube thing down, or just not doing as many videos. Because it's a lot of effort, a lot of time, and I mean, I've spent a fair bit of money on it too. I just thought there might have been more of an interest, but obviously not. I guess once you've seen one being made, you've seen them all, haven't you? Other than the designs and the colourings, and you know what I mean? Oh, I don't think so, mate. I wouldn't agree with that. I think there's quite a few YouTubers that I sort of watch, and their channels are still growing rapidly. But I think this is because they're more, the ones that I normally watch are more, I I guess they're more spread over different things rather as just one thing. Whereas, you know, I'm only just doing shaving brushes and castings for shaving brushes, where they're doing lots of different stuff. And they're getting a lot of viewers and a lot of interest in what they're doing. I just thought that the wet shaving one might have gave us a little bit more, you know, because I mean, supposedly it's a growing industry here in Australia. We got limited artisans. And I just thought there might have been more interest. Not that I'm looking to, you know, like it's neither here nor there to me, because I mean, I'm not in it for the money or anything, because you don't make any money out of making YouTube videos, but it's the interaction and the interest that gets you, you know. But if it's not there, it's not there, you know. Nothing I'm going to do is going to change that, because I mean, we're turning out some nice handles and some nice quality brushes, but it just doesn't seem like the interest is there. So I mean, there is a lot of time and effort goes into doing them, even although they're live streamed and not recorded and video edited. But there's still a lot behind the scenes that goes on to get it all ready and organised. And I'm just starting to wonder whether it's really worth the effort. You'd be surprised, Razor. I mean, there's a couple of guys like yourself that have bought a few brushes on P&C, but not a lot. Most of my sales come from other sources, to be honest with you. And the P&C, not that I'm being critical or want this to sound wrong or nasty, but the P&C limited edition brushes, I don't make anything out of them, mate, because I sell them too cheap to get the price that the forums need to do them as a limited edition to keep it cheaper for the members. So you know, the limited edition ones are neither here nor there for me, to be honest now. And I don't get enough support to sell enough brushes throughout the year to actually then go and do, you know, 20 brushes and make no money out of them, you know what I mean? So it's a funny one, it's a hard one, mate, and I'll have to seriously think about it, to be honest, if there's another limited edition. because there's no point in me doing it for nothing. I mean, you see how much time goes into a handle, even just a plain resin handle. I mean, take this one for example. We'll be here for 2 and a bit hours with this one tonight, and that's just making it. Then you've got the time to cast, you've got the cost of the resin, the pigments. So, you know, so it's not what people think it is, to be honest. I mean, I got your support, I got T-Man's support. There's been the odd one here and there, but like I said, it's not Brett's support. I mean, Brett supports, and made a few brushes for Brett in the time, so don't get me wrong, I'm not griping or whinging or carrying on. I'm just sort of saying how it is, you know, and whether it's really worth the effort. Because at this point in time, I don't think it is. Time-wise, I could probably be making a lot more handles if I wasn't doing the streaming. When I've got the time to do them and when I want to do them, instead of, you know, having to do them because you've got a stream coming up. And I sell more handles to overseas than what I do here. And like I said, I mean, that's why you see artisans disappear too, because it's not feasibly viable for them. You know, we've seen that with a few soap companies that have been Australian soap artisans. You know, now we've seen Forgotten Art go. Now I don't know what his reasons are for giving it up, whether he's got personal reasons or that's none of my business, I guess. But or maybe it could be that he thought he was going to make more out of it than what he actually did, or maybe he found it harder. I have no idea. But certainly, if the artisans are not supported, then they can't continue, you know. So it's a shame, but that's the way it is, I guess. I mean, I plan to continue making brushes. So here's YouTube up to its dodgy dealings again. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Are you experiencing buffering? Probably are. Yeah, I think he only just announced it, mate, so he put about 20 brushes up for sale, and he basically said that once they're gone, that's it, there'll be no more, and that he'll be selling his gear in the new year, or before, I guess. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he wasn't around that long, so but like I said, I don't know what his reasons are, Razors, so I can't speak for that. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on, mate. Let me just run a speed test. Just to make sure that it's not my internet. Or if it is my internet. It's not my internet. Because I'm getting over 30 megabytes a second upload. 31.67 upload, so it's not my internet. I think it's a big YouTube issue. I'm just going to hit refresh and see what happens, but I don't think that's going to fix anything. No, still there. just going to let it do its thing, Razor, because there's, like I said, there's not a lot I can do about it. I mean, the equipment's all running okay. My speed test's showing okay. There we go, no data. I mean, my case is showing me that it's struggling to take the data that I'm putting out. Not that it's not getting enough, it's getting more than enough. That's why my encoder is caching, because it's trying to store, can't take, or it's not taking. I don't know if that's having impact on anything, but like I said, it's if it was impacting anything, you'd think it'd be impacting my internet. That's why, like I said, my is trying to store it, and it's up to 94, 95 again now. It was down to 60 odd, so the bottleneck had. So this stream's probably going to flop as far as live is concerned, which is not good. Hopefully YouTube will get the whole video. It's lost its data again. My cache is up to full. Stuff it, I've had enough. So it's just come up saying excellent condition again, and my case is starting to come down again very slowly. So it may have sorted itself like it's done previously. If you're still there, that is. Yeah, case is down to 87% now, and YouTube is saying excellent condition, so like it was at the start of the stream. Right, it's that one. Taking us a bit longer to get through the grits tonight. Yeah, it was a bit cooler here in Brisbane today. Well, when I say cooler, I mean it was still hot, but it was a bit cooler than what it's been the last few days. But it's still getting really muggy of a night time, you know, like even tonight I'm standing here and sweat's dripping off me. But it was a bit cooler through the day today. So I think YouTube is just playing catch up with the video now. I don't know if you guys are getting it live again or if it's still buffered. But my cache has gone back to 0. YouTube is saying excellent condition. The video was like the video had frozen, but I've just refreshed and it seems to have come right again. I don't know what you guys are experiencing. Might take my glasses off, I think. Just going to be a pain with getting wet, sweaty. So where are you getting your information about YouTube, Razor? About issues with YouTube? Because every time I check, I can never find nothing out. I just know that I'm broadcasting That output is basically now where it should be to keep YouTube happy, but obviously it's still not happy.
All right.
You still here, Razor? Okay, we must have lost Brett, possibly. There was a fourth person in here as well, but I think we might have lost them too. It's got quite a lot of, I mean, it is a blue and pink blank, but I mean, it's got quite a lot of pink in it, this one too. So, well, it's probably as much blue as pink, I suppose, but if I remember rightly, I think this blue comes up quite metallic-y too. Nice and shimmery from memory. Here's YouTube away. It's popping up the message again now. Don't be surprised if we lose it again. If we do, I think we'll just give up. Just run a speed test again. I just like for my own peace of mind. So I'll just run the speed test and I'll see what the speed test says, just for my own peace of mind. So far so good. Let's see what the upload's doing. Yeah, upload's down a little bit, but it should still have more than enough to send what I'm sending. So it's 21 megabytes per second upload at the moment, which is down significantly from the previous time, but it's still plenty to be able to stream at what I'm streaming at. Because this is only updating 7.13 megabytes a second. It's what the video is putting out. So yeah, just really weird. I'd probably better just bloody live streaming to Facebook, you know? Yeah, cache is up to 50%, 51, 52, 53. Frustrating. Grey dog, how are you? Yeah, problems with YouTube again, buddy. So isn't it? All back to normal. Down. Sorry. Yeah, it can't make up its mind what it wants to do, eh? On the wets, so at least you'll get to see, hopefully if it hangs out that long, at least you'll get to see the main part of the handle, and then we're on to the wets. So main part of the handle, and then we're on to the wets. So the fresh water. That'll do us.